for court update. Court-martial trial of the November 26, 2023 attempted coup has commenced prosecution exercise. The lead prosecutor, O.I. Kanu, said that they have undeniable proofs to show that the accused persons are guilty of the charges levied against them. The court-martial trial session is presided over by Advocate Judge Mark Gigba. Emmanuel Samoa was in court for the SLBC and compiled this report.
Following a guilty plea by the first accused person, Arslav 18-17-1601, Staff Sergeant Alaji Kouma, on Wednesday, 10th January 2024, President of the Court-Martial admonished the accused person of the punishment that awaits him if his guilty plea stands. Lead prosecutor O.I. Kanu asked the court to accept the guilty plea the first accused person made, and also asked the advocate Judge Magigba to defer the judgment of the first accused because he has not been proved innocent of the other charges levied against him. The advocate Judge Magigba accepted the guilty plea and granted the request of the prosecution team to defer the judgment of the first accused person. Whilst opening a case against the 27 accused military personnel linked to the November 26, 2022 coup attempt, the lead prosecutor, O.I. Kanu, told the court that they have undeniable proof to show that the accused persons are guilty of the charges levied against them. O.I. Kanu said their lust for power lured them to make an attempt to unseat a democratically elected government. O.I. Kanu noted that the event was well planned, starting from Cambia to Makeni and Lunge to Freetown. O.I. Kanu admonished the board members of the court-martial to discharge their duties with all diligence, be impartial, and should only be influenced by the evidence produced in court to inform their judgments. Defense lawyer Ademacaulay painted a mental picture of how the November 26th incident created fear and panic in people and thus disturbs the peace of the nation. He passionately told the board members to look at the fact and decide whether the accused persons were guilty of the charges levied against them. Ademacaulay implored the board members not to take the evidence at face value. Lawyer J. Cole, representing the 17th accused person, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Siamba, told the court that his client and the citizenry were interested to know who planned and executed such incidents. He pleaded that the quest for the truth should not be done using wide fishing expedition. Rather, it should be done with a sense of fairness and sincerity. J. Cole said his client, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Siamba, is an officer with an put his life in defense of the state during the incident. J. Cole noted that his client is innocent of the charges levied against him, adding that a fine young officer like his client should not be repaid with such charges. Prosecution lawyer J.A.K. Sise called on the first witness, Lieutenant Colonel Bokari Mara, commanding officer, Armed Forces Personnel Center, in charge of records of members of the RSLAF. He tendered records of the 27 accused persons and told the court that they are serving military personnel of the RSLAF. J.K. Sise called on the second witness, Captain Sheku Tunkara, and asked for a closed session to question the second witness, stating that his testimony borders on security issues. J.K. Sise quoted Section 91, Subsection 2 of the RSLAF Act No. 34 of 1961 to support his request for a closed session with the second witness. Advocate Judge Magigba granted his request and asked all others to leave the courtroom, excluding the accused persons, defense and prosecution lawyers, board members, and the witness himself. Emmanuel Samoa, SLBC.